Go to questions. That'd be great. And if you talk, please, ladies, don't be shy. Be right in the microphone so everybody can hear you in the back. Thank you.
Yeah, always a great contest playing Northeastern. So they were well prepared and had a great fight for us tonight. But I'm very proud of my team, led by my seniors and upperclassmen today. Very proud.
Questions?
Coach, can you just talk about some of the hustle and the determination you saw from the team today?
Yes, 100%. We were a little bit starstruck in the first half. We were playing hard, but not necessarily our best. And what we did in the second half, how they responded, and that's all we talked about pretty much in the locker room, was about we need to want it more, and they did it. They really did it from the start of the second half, where there's a loose ball, 50-50 going out of bounds, and I have to give obviously my team a lot of credit for really responding like that, because that was the only difference to me in the first half to the second half.
Coach, you hold Northeastern to 52 points. Shante only had 6 points. Is this the biggest most complete team effort this year?
I think so, by far. It certainly wasn't the way we drawed it up, having her only play 4 minutes in the first half. But you have to do great teams figure out a way to win, and they really did it together. And went to next play a lot. Whether we missed a free throw or missed an assignment, it was like next play, next play. We didn't have time to have any negative responding. So that was definitely again a tribute to them. But definitely not how we drew it up, but I'll take it. That's a great team to figure out a way to win.
So I was going to ask about Evans. Yeah. Do you think that first half frustrated? I mean, she came back board-wise in the second half, but she never really got going offensively.
Well, every time we played them, there's usually 3 people in the back line defending her. It's been, even though she played well at Northeastern, 21 and 19, we scored 81 points up there, but it's still they were even different. So I mean, look, she's been our consistency and our main force for 4 years, and I know she just feels proud that you have a win, and we're going to be better where everybody's stepping up. I mean, we needed bench support in this tournament to win. We needed it. However way we got it is the way we got it today, and tomorrow it could be something different. But we need consistency from our bench, and I'm very proud of Devin Green sitting right here, to my right, for really helping out. That's what teammates do.
Second right here.
Candace, what changed defensively in that second half, really the fire and intensity picking up with your team?
I mean, in the locker room we talked about it, rebound and defense, we need to pick it up. We weren't ready to go home. We knew we had to pick up our defense. My teammates were talking, we were moving our feet, we were switching when we needed to, and that was the difference between the first half and the second half.
Yep. Devin, you see Shante get in foul trouble early. Just what's going through your mind as you're called into the game, and just how difficult was it to deal with Tunstall and her physical play down low?
Tunstall, she's a great player. She has great post moves, and I knew Tay. It's difficult to guard her, of course. So when Tay got those 2 quick fouls, I was like, I was coming in for her right then, and then it happened that fast. But I knew I had to pick her up and put the team not necessarily on my back, but try to do my best Shante impression.
Coach Asia Jackson, 7 steals. Seems she wasn't starting.
Wow.
What talk about her play?
Yes. Thank you, Rob. Sorry about that. We've been waiting for that all year. Yeah, just talking about Asia, our freshman. Both of our freshmen played very well, Alexis Carter and Asia Jackson. So maybe you had something to do with that.
Jody.
Coach, you mentioned that the players that you talked about it too, that in the locker room you talked about wanting more. Defensively, I thought it was a different team in the second half. And you mixed some zones, you also did some base guarding on Cannon. Were those some of the adjustments in the halftime as well?
Yeah, we thought we maybe go a little zone a little more. I mean, that's, the way they are, obviously how they shoot the ball outside the perimeter is hard. You got to sneak it in when they're not paying attention a few times, and, they did a good job responding, the second or third time we were in the possession, but we did get a steal the first time. But yeah, you have to, you have to change it up. You can't, they were attacking us and getting to the paint, and that's kind of what happened as well when we played them in the last game. But we certainly try to mix it up and sneak it in there, play a little more aggressive, don't give help on certain people, and then switching. Really, that was really what happened better than even I thought maybe the zone would. Switching on everything, especially late game, that made a huge difference, and it really stopped their drives to the basket.
Okay, right here, second row.
Candace, you hit the court hard there in the first half. Talk about how you feel and how you came back from it. Really, your intensity seemed to really pick up in that second half.
I mean, I knew my team needed me, and there's no way that I wasn't coming back in the game. When I first hit the floor, I didn't know what I was thinking, but my teammates rallied around me, and they told me they needed me. And I came back, and I was ready, so.
Coach, how big was it for Candace just to get back up and play the way she did for the rest of the game?
Yeah, all kind of things are going through your mind, but as a coach, we have to constantly stay positive and tell them we're going to be great and we're ready to go. And when she was responding and she was responding to Marie, the kind of person she is. We never put anybody out there that couldn't go, but this is the kind of kid she is, and led us for 4 years. So certainly I was happy, but I would never want to put her in any kind of position that she wasn't able to. But those are scary moments for anybody, even when their player went down. And those are just scary moments.
And then again for Thomas, 15 points, 5 and 5, and I think the number only 3 steals for her after turnovers, only 3 turnovers for her after she struggled against Northeastern in the first 2 matchups. What can you say about the point guard and her maturity?
Well, look at the maturity of that, because she didn't have the best first half. You guys were there, but it wasn't that she just wasn't finishing some shots, but she was getting to the paint and she was drawing the world. And so I could see her on her face a little bit at halftime, and I told her, I was like, keep doing what you're doing. You are doing a great job. Distribute a little bit more, because she's really good at that. Really as of late this season, she's been scoring more. I was like, go back to distribute a little bit, and then they'll forget about you, and you can sneak back in there. And she didn't lose her confidence. It happened. I can see it on her face a little bit at halftime. She obviously, when she plays well, we play well. But I'm proud of that, because that's maturity and growth. You're almost a junior now, right? You're in conference play now, so that we might not have had that earlier in the year, and we've got it now. That's all we need is now. The focus is on what you're doing right now and playing well today, and then obviously playing well tomorrow. So very, very proud of her, and I didn't have a chance to say all the good things to everybody in the locker room trying to get back out of here, but that's something I'll say right to her as soon as we can tonight.
All right, last one right here.
Coach, Delaware tomorrow. Is there a better scenario for you?
You can ask these guys that. I know we whatever the score has been, it doesn't matter. We like playing Delaware. We feel like we match up well. I'm not speaking out of tune. I'm not speaking anywhere but the truth. They beat us, obviously. They've beaten everybody, but we have a good game plan. We know what we need to do. We need to play better offensively. We play better off. We do the things we need to do that we know how to do defensively. We play better offensively with this confidence and roll with what we have right now. We're going to have a very good battle in our hands tomorrow.
Thanks, Coach.